Next question. 1 mole of water and 1 mole of CO are taken in 10-liter flask and heated to 725 Kelvin. At equilibrium, 40% of water by mass reacts with carbon monoxide according to the equation. Water gas plus carbon monoxide gas gives you hydrogen gas plus carbon dioxide gas. Calculate the equilibrium constant for the reaction. At equilibrium, concentration of water is 1 minus 40% means 1 minus 0.4 divided by 10 moles per liter. So concentration comes out to be 0.06 moles per liter. Carbon monoxide in the same manner will be equal 0.06 moles per liter. Now 0.04 moles of water has reacted with 0.04 mole of carbon monoxide. So it will result in the formation of 0.04 moles per liter of hydrogen and 0.04 moles per liter of carbon dioxide. So molar concentration of hydrogen is 0.4 divided by 10, 0.04 moles per liter. Carbon dioxide concentration is also same, 0.04 moles per liter. Now we write expression for equilibrium constant. This is equal to molar concentration of hydrogen gas into molar concentration of CO2 gas divided by molar concentration of water gas multiplied by molar concentration of carbon monoxide. 0.04 into 0.04 divided by 0.06 into 0.06, answer comes out to be 0.44. This also will not have any unit because number of moles of gaseous reactants are equal to number of moles of gaseous products. At 700 Kelvin, equilibrium constant for the reaction H2 gas plus I2 gas gives you 2HI gas is 54.8. If 0.5 moles per liter of HI gas is present at equilibrium at 700 Kelvin, what are the concentration of hydrogen and iodine, assuming that we initially start with HI and allowed it to reach equilibrium at 700 Kelvin? The first step is to write equation reverse reaction because we are starting with HI. So 2HI gas gives you H2 gas plus I2 gas. K is equal to 1 over 54.8. Why? Because reaction has been reversed. So equilibrium constant will also become 1 over 54.8. At equilibrium, concentration of HI is given to be 0.5 moles per liter. H2 and I2 both will be equal. We have taken it as X moles per liter. K is already given to us and it has become 1 over 54.8 for this reaction. X into X will be molar concentration of hydrogen and iodine, and 0.5 is the molar concentration of HI at equilibrium. On solving, X will come out to be 0.068. That is, concentration of both hydrogen and iodine are 0.068 moles per liter. This should be 0.5 moles per liter. Next question, what is the equilibrium concentration of each of the substances in equilibrium when the initial concentration of ICl, iodine chloride, was 0.78 molar? 2 ICl gas gives you I2 gas plus Cl2 gas. Kc is 0.14. Suppose at equilibrium, iodine concentration is equal to chlorine concentration, which is equal to X moles per liter. Initial concentration of ICl is 0.78, iodine is 0, Cl2 is 0. At equilibrium, 2 moles of ICl react to form 1 mole of iodine and 1 mole of Cl2. 2x moles of ICl react to form x moles of iodine and x moles of Cl2. Final concentration at equilibrium of ICl will be 0.78 minus 2x, and x will be concentration of iodine, x will be concentration of Cl2. We write expression for Kc. Kc is equal to molar concentration of iodine into molar concentration of Cl2 divided by molar concentration of ICl raised to the power 2. Kc is given to be 0.14, which is equal to x square divided by 0.8 minus 2x whole square. X square is equal to 0.14 into 0.78 minus 2x whole square, or x over 0.78 minus 2x, we have taken square root of this term, is equal to square root of 0.14. Square root of 0.14 is 0.374. So x will come out to be 0.292 minus 0.748x, or 1.748x is equal to 0.292. X comes out to be 0.167. Molar concentration of iodine and chlorine are equal 0.167 molar. ICl concentration is 0.78 minus 2 into 0.167 molar equal to 0.446 molar. Kp is equal to 0.04 atmosphere at 899 Kelvin for equilibrium shown below. What is the equilibrium concentration of C2H6 when it is placed in flask at 4 atmospheric pressure and allowed to come to equilibrium? C2H6 gas gives you C2H4 gas plus hydrogen gas. Initial pressure of C2H6 is 4 atmosphere, C2H4 is 0, hydrogen is 0. Let us say P pressure is decreased due to decomposition of C2H6. The final pressure of C2H6 is 4 minus P because P has decreased due to decomposition of C2H6. Final pressure of C2H4 is P and hydrogen is also P, both are equal. Kp is equal to partial pressure of C2H4 into partial pressure of hydrogen divided by partial pressure of ethane. Kp is given to be 0.04 is equal to P square divided by 4 minus P. P square is equal to 0.16 minus 0.04 P. We have got a quadratic equation, P square plus 0.04 P minus 0.16 equal to 0. P will be equal to, here formula is minus B plus minus B square minus 4 AC divided by 2. So minus 0.04 plus minus square root of 0.0016 minus 4 into minus 0.16. This comes out to be minus 0.04 plus minus 0.89 divided by 2. Taking positive value, P is equal to 0.80 divided by 2 comes out to be 0.40. Therefore, molar concentration of C2H6 at equilibrium will be 4 minus 0.4 equal to 3.6 atmosphere. It will be the final pressure of C2H4 at equilibrium, which is directly proportional to its molar concentration. Next question, ethyl acetate is formed by the reaction between ethyl alcohol and acetic acid, and the equilibrium is represented by acetic acid plus ethyl alcohol gives you ethyl acetate plus water liquid. Write the concentration ratio, which is also called reaction quotient QC, for the reaction. Note, water is not in excess and is not a solvent in this reaction. At 293 Kelvin, if one starts with 1 mole of acetic acid and 0.18 mole of ethanol, there is 0.171 mole of ethyl acetate in the final equilibrium mixture. Calculate the equilibrium constant. Starting with 0.5 mole of ethanol and 1 mole of acetic acid and maintaining it at 293 Kelvin, 0.214 moles of ethyl acetate is found after some time. Has equilibrium reached? First we write expression for QC. It is homogeneous equilibrium involving all liquids, so all will be taken into consideration. QC is equal to molar concentration of ethyl acetate into molar concentration of water divided by molar concentration of acetic acid into molar concentration of ethyl alcohol. Initial concentration of acetic acid is 1 mole, ethyl alcohol is 0.180 mole, ethyl acetate is 0, water is 0. At equilibrium, the concentration can be calculated. 0.0171 mole of acetic acid has reacted. So remaining left is 0.829 moles. Similarly, initially we had 0.180 moles of ethyl alcohol. It's 0.171 mole of ethyl alcohol will react. Remaining concentration will be 0.009 moles, and 0.17 moles of ethyl acetate will be formed. 0.171 mole of water will be formed. We have to divide by volume. Here volume has not been given, or we will take it as 1 liter, and because here number of moles of reactants and products are equal, so volume will get cancelled. We write the expression for Kc. The expression of Qc and Kc is the same, and value we are substituting which we are given at equilibrium. 0.171 divided by volume, 0.71 divided by volume, 0.829 divided by volume, and 0.009 by volume. Final answer comes out to by volume it should be, and the equilibrium constant Kc comes out to be 3.92. Now if you find out Qc, Initial concentration is 1 mole acetic acid, 0.5 mole of ethyl alcohol, ethyl acetate is 0, water is 0. Here 0.214 moles of acetic acid has reacted, so remaining is 0.786 moles. Similarly, out of 0.214 moles of ethyl alcohol has reacted, remaining is 0.286 moles. And 0.214 moles of ethyl acetate is formed, 0.214 of water will be formed because both are equal. So at equilibrium we have 0.786 moles of acetic acid divided by volume, 0.286 divided by volume at equilibrium, and 0.214 divided by volume of ethyl acetate, 0.214 divided by volume of water. Reaction quotient QC will be equal to 0.214 divided by volume into 0.214 divided by volume divided by 0.786 by volume and 0.286 by volume. On calculation we get 0.204, and since QC has value 0.204, which is much less than Kc, reaction will proceed in forward direction. That completes chemical equilibrium.